Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and of course you know where I am. I'm in our favorite Amigos Taco, and it's obviously a Cantino. It's fabulous, absolutely wonderful. I have Sidney Smith with me. Sidney Smith, when he was playing up with, I think it was Rose Kinsley, wasn't it?
That's correct.
And you were playing the saxophone. The saxophone is my favorite. I just love it. And I was mesmerized by you. You were just amazing.
Thank you.
And now you just told me that you've been performing up there and you get sold out. That's a pretty big theatre to get sold out at.
Yes.
So you know a lot of people there?
Well, I used to hang out I lived in that area for a while.
Oh, okay.
And I used to hang out at the Rampart, and I played at the Rampart.
Oh, really?
And so a lot of people knew my name.
So you've been around quite a long time then?
Yes, 21 years.
That's a long time.
Yes.
Absolutely long time. That's amazing. What brought you into playing the saxophone? It must have been, was it a childhood thing or was it something later?
Yeah, when I was little, my aunt and uncle on the weekends used to play a lot of sax music, and they would make gumbo and have a good time. So I tried to emulate the sax by using a comb and paper and buzzing.
It's amazing how many young kids do things. They improvise
Yes.
different things to
Yes.
make something work.
Yes.
Because they maybe not able to afford, a saxophone or whatever the case
That's
may
right,
be.
yeah.
Or, hoping mom and dad will buy me a present, right?
Yeah.
It goes with the saxophone. So were your family in the music business?
I had cousins who were, but where I live, no. In Louisiana, no.
In Louisiana.
Yes.
So how long have you been there?
21 years.
21 years. After that, how long have you had a long?
Where did you come from?
My mother.
I'm going to interview you now.
I'm actually from England, from a little place called Torquay, Devon.
Oh,
Yes.
outstanding.
Yes, it's a little tiny seaside resort. They call it the Mallorca of England. It's because we have the sunny weather, we have the palm trees, we have all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
We still get snow occasionally, but not every year. But it's very pretty down there. But it is a seaside resort, but it's beautiful. You've been to England?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
What's holding you back? I mean, did we do something wrong?
I'm not going to answer that.
I'm in the hot seat, right? So where are you performing now?
Well, I'm actually not, because I'm just getting out of the hospital and I did my quarantine. And so I'm trying
What's this hospital bit? What, you were in hospital?
for COVID.
You were in...
Yeah.
I hate to ask how that was, because obviously it wasn't pleasant, because if you ended up in hospital, you were in pretty bad shape.
Yes.
How bad?
Well, my lungs swole up, and I need my lungs to play the sax. And I had blood clots in my lungs, so I couldn't play anymore, and I had trouble breathing. So I was doing a performance the night it happened. I was on stage opening up for a famous saxophone player. I had to do 5 songs, and he would come on.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden, I was so tired I couldn't
You couldn't
function.
breathe. Well, you couldn't breathe.
But
probably.
once I started playing, I made it through fine.
Well, that's adrenaline. That
Yeah.
was the adrenaline to keep
Yes.
going
But then once it was over with, I had to go to the hospital. I couldn't.
right away. So it happened within a few hours then.
Mm-hmm.
So you weren't really sick when you started out.
I was, but I made myself go. Yeah, I had signed the contract.
Do you regret
and
that?
had
Do
to-
you?
No, because I was.
See, that's
I had
a
obligations,
true-
and
that's a true
I made
performer.
it through.
That's why you get full houses. That's why people come and see you, because you're a true performer. How long were you in the hospital?
Only a week.
Only a week.
Yeah. Once they gave me what is that stuff that bodybuilders use?
I have no idea what that is. I would imagine.
Steroids.
You get steroids, my heart.
I don't know.
What did she say?
Ensure.
In whatever Insure is, he didn't get that Insure, but he got a lot of steroids.
Yeah, they give you steroids to make the swelling go down inside your body, my lungs. And
So your lungs, actually, because of you playing, probably were a weaker part of your body because you used them so
So much,
intensely
yeah.
and so much all the time.
yes. So they swole.
They
And so the
swole
steroids make everything goes
It
down.
goes
Inflammation
down,
in the body
inflammation
makes
goes
everything go down. And
Well,
then they
you-
gave me something for blood clots.
do you have blood clots as well?
Yes.
Wow, you really went through quite something.
Yeah.
Were you afraid? Were you frightened? Were you
No,
worried?
not at all. No, I was just glad to be somebody taking care of me, finding out what was
What
wrong.
was wrong with you?
Yeah.
And But did it? It seems like it came on really quite fast, though.
Yeah.
You know, once it got hold of
Yeah.
you.
Uh-huh.
How do you know that it really was COVID-19? Because I've often
Well,
wondered how
I
does
didn't.
people know?
I never even thought that. I just knew I was very, very weak and I could hardly make it. So when I got to the hospital, they tested me and stuck the thing up my nose and said, "You have COVID."
Well, they say that to everybody. I mean, you know,
I
everybody
know.
has COVID. If you die of a heart disease or something, you got a heart disease, you got COVID.
So
it's complicated.
I went to the VA, so they have a tent set up specially just for COVID. And
Well, I'm
so
sure they do all over
yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
What do you think of this COVID thing? You had it, and
Yeah.
and you believe it was COVID, or do you
Well,
believe it was something to do with your lungs?
I think that's what the doctor said it was.
Yes.
So I
You're going to go
prefer to go with the scientists.
the scientists than you
Then I'll hype on.
Because the flu seems to have gone out anyway. We don't have flu anymore, so you know.
I think the flu is even scared of COVID. Yeah. Yes.
So now, what have you got happening? What's coming?
So what's coming is I have another library gig. I have some private parties and Christmas parties. Yeah.
That's right.
So I
Christmas
announced
is
2 days ago. I let everybody know I was back.
Oh, good.
And then I'm open and looking for work. So please give me a call.
So okay, so how can they reach you?
They can call me at 702-581-7417.
What about Instagram?
They can also reach me on my website. I have a record company called Oversoul Records, and it's called oversoulrecords.com. Yes.
And you've got Instagram, you've got Facebook, you can be seen
everything.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And what do you go under Facebook? What is
Sid the Kid.
Sid the
Facebook, I'm Sidney Smith.
Sidney Smith and
Sid the Kid,
and
the
Sidney
man. Sid the Kid, the
Sidney
man.
Kid, the man. Well, he's definitely the
That's
man.
my stage name.
If any of you have not heard him play the saxophone, you are in for a treat. He is absolutely amazing. He has a breath within him that, no wonder you had a lung problem. I'm actually not surprised because you just have the most incredible presence on stage.
Oh,
You
thank
you
you.
just take it.
Oh, wow.
You do. You just take it. I've seen many, many people play, but I must say the saxophone is one of my favorites. And the piano. So it's pretty cool.
Do you play?
Play what, piano?
Yeah.
I play, but I don't play the piano.
Oh, okay.
Take that how you want. I'm bad, aren't I?
That's okay. That's good. Being bad is good.
Being bad is good. You
Yeah.
can have a little sense of humor somewhere along this line. I mean, we can't all be serious.
Yeah.
Or we could be, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so you want the word out. You're appearing at the library. Do you know when you're going to be appearing there for
That's
Christmas
not
time?
until March the 26th.
Not until March 26th. What about Christmas time? You said you
Oh, mostly at people's homes.
Mostly at people. Oh, so
Yeah,
so
private
okay.
parties.
So you just opened up another agenda. That means that you can book him in your home if you're having a party and you want someone there. He's fabulous. Do you actually sometimes come with a group or just you?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the group?
I can go from 10 to 2.
From 10 to 2. That's a pretty large group.
That's not the time. That's the number of people.
He's getting like I am now. He's got one-liners coming out as well.
No, I just heard myself. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, 10 to 2. What was that? The Dolly Parton had that TV, that film show she had. What was it? 10 to 5 or something?
Yeah.
9 to 5 or
9,
whatever
yeah.
it was. 9 to 5, whatever it was. Well, you've been a pleasure on my show, Sidney.
Thank
I
you.
wish you all the best. I'm so excited that I'm not excited you went through the illness. I'm excited you're better again and everything's. At least you've had it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. It's all over.
Yeah.
So don't forget to come to Amigos. Amigos Cantino is absolutely amazing. It's on, I believe it's on Pico and Russell,
Yes.
obviously, Las Vegas. And don't forget social media shows. That's who my producer, my producer is Maria Pureza. And this is all absolutely very, very exciting. We're going to get ready for our next guest, so you take care. But before that, you've got to go to YouTube and subscribe, Vegas Live with Ninon, because with all of you out there, you build us up, and then we become bigger and bigger and bigger and better, like you.
Yes. May I make one pitch for
You
me?
can make one, definitely.
Okay.
You can make any pictures you want. It's your show, not mine. I just
All
sit
right.
here.
I have a record company called Oversoul Records, and you can go and see the videos and the artists that I have signed to my label, and check it out and see if you like any of the songs.
That's wonderful. How many
Yes,
people do you have on? You have
Just 3, 4. I just signed one a couple of days ago.
So you represent all these people. See,
Yeah.
now the news is coming out. Well, at least we got it out there.
Yeah.
So don't forget to go his record label. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Sidney. We'll
Thank
be right
you.
back with our next guest. Take care.